German Intuition versus Doctors of Mediocrity. I'm gonna watch Fungi right now, see who's gonna arrive first mid, and it seems to be the red Demo Man. Getting a little bit of exchange over here. The blue Demo Man trying to go on the other side. At the moment he's being a bit disconnected, but his combo following up. Getting a nice headshot on the red heavy, Pyro, excuse me, and Sani going down to the red Scout. And it seems like red team already losing so many people, and blue team will be able to cap this for free at the moment. We'll see if they're gonna try to approach and have a aggressive positioning on the enemy battlements. By that moment, they're just capping the point, and red team are getting the red team is getting some respawns. The red sniper went down from Selec, so no sniper for the red team, and it seems like they're trying to push now from the main area. Selec watching them from above, and we'll see if it's gonna be able to get anything. It's probably getting, but it's blue team actually very close to the entire combo. We'll see if they're gonna do anything, and Selec comes in, gets the demo pick, and Uber getting a exchange between the two teams. And it doesn't really seem like any of the teams got the better one, and blue team decides to push out, pull out of that, and red team reforming to prepare for another push on the left side. It seems like it. At the moment, the red team is just chilling out on the left side. They're trying to push out, but that's such a huge choke point, and the mill coming there. Blue team pushing in, getting the heavy pick. Demo Man going down for the red team as well. Soon, surely, there he goes. And it's like the red team is just bleeding so many people, but the blue medic went down to the red engineer. Lion King just went crazy and got the medic pick for the red team over there. So no medic for the blue team. Advantage goes to the red team at the moment. They do have 80%, so that is a lot. They're probably gonna use this to go back and cap the point. Let's see if they're gonna succeed. Selec is waiting with 20 HP, but they know there's something happening, and the Uber gets used for the red team. And it doesn't really connect with much. Two pipes there by Cooley on Sani, and they're gonna be able to get this for free, but they didn't really utilize that Uber for doing much, except getting some ground on the point, and it seemed like the red medic just went down, getting completely sandwiched by the blue team, and red team only 4 people up, and they still haven't capped the point. That was so close. And it seems like German Intuition will still hold the point with 1 minute remaining. So we do have a small skirmish between Selec and the red sniper, and oh, nice headshot from Konstantin, getting that headshot on the sniper, on the spy, excuse me. And Cooley just went down to Fungi, so no Demo Man for the red team. That means they're not gonna be able to push without a Demo Man. That's really important. And actually, Fungi jumping in, so aggressive, trying to get the demo pick, the medic pick, and not really getting it, dying for nothing. But I think I missed a medic pick, and I have to apologize for that, because the blue team is behind in Uber, so they must have actually lost their medic there, and that's why Fungi tried to go for the red medic pick. And Fairly actually died again to the spy, I believe. I'm not sure. Like so many things happen right now, but it seems like the red team will be able to cap the point, and blue team with only 3 people up will have to regroup and see how they're gonna approach this. They do have a small advantage because Stinson just died as well to Selec on the point, so blue team will have a small advantage, not gonna be a lot, and it seems like red team will actually go for the quick fix here. They're gonna try to be aggressive with it, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work out for them. We're gonna have to find out. Point now in the hands of the red team. German Intuition trying to slowly dry push this up to the point, try to cap it, and it seems like they're gonna get it. And red team just bleeding out a lot of players. They need to regroup and try to get it and just get on the point really, but it's not enough, and I think this round will go for German Intuition. This will be 1-0 for them.
I'm here.
Hey, Admirable, and welcome. Alright, as we're going into the second round, we're gonna watch the Demo Mans once again. It seems like the blue Demo Man is a little bit forward, but then he kind of got out, and we have Kanafo jumping aggressive, trying to get that pull house, dying, not really managing to get it, and the pull house is in the hands of the red team. Blue team trying to push out towards the point, not really getting much done. But at the moment it seems like a stalemate. neither of the teams get a hold of the point as of yet. We'll see who decides to push out. Oh, we have Saini going behind for the blue team. He's gonna probably take the sniper pick, and yes, he goes down. So now red team is in a sticky situation because they can be sandwiched by the flanks. They need blue team should be able to do this, and we do have a push. Uber being popped from the red team, counter pop from the blue team. Blue team has a much better Uber, but the red pyro doing so much work disconnecting the medic from the heavy, but eventually he goes down. And the red medic went down as well, so it's almost a wipe for the red team, with blue team being able to cap the point out for free and having the advantage as well. What are you seeing, Mr. Admirable?
I've just arrived in the game. Oh, it's German Intuition versus Doctors of Mediocrity. Which team is which?
Blue team is German Intuition and red team is the Doctors.
I gotta back our blue team here. Camfo, legendary ETF12 head admin, and Bigwig at TT Esports. Oh, there's a big backstab coming in though, as we see our red spy trade his life there for the medic pick. Is he actually gonna survive as well?
It seems like it. He got out nice and easy, and that is an excellent trade for the blue team. And it seems like the blue sniper being so aggressive with the demo man, but they're all by themselves. And red heavy going down for the red team, of course.
Crits available on the red side.
Oh yeah, they tried quick fix and it didn't work. So I guess they want to try with the crits, but they do have it. We'll see how they're gonna use it. They should know that the blue team is situated on the left side, and we'll see they're gonna get spam. I don't think that's gonna work out. The red demo man going down, and yeah, there's such a big choke point there, and not really working out for them.
Stinson playing medic here, trying to make the big plays happen for his team. Whipped out that crits Krieg, but didn't seem to get much done with it. They pushed through the tiniest choke point. I mean, I feel they probably should have gone right there, rather than try and force the issue. You know, pushing up the tiny tunnel from the low ground to the high ground. That ain't easy, man. They tried to make it work, but they got crushed right there. They really have like no control whatsoever on the map here. Like, there's even a mini sentry on their side on the low ground, but now we see the Doctors starting to edge their way forward here. They still know that they're at a huge Uber disadvantage, so maybe they want to look for that medic pick or try and get the force there onto Kerfel, but he seems well protected. And it's looking like one-way traffic here for German Intuition.
Yeah, indeed. They did. Red team had their sniper picking out, trying to get that medic pick, but he was so disconnected from the combo classes. He didn't have anybody covering him, and it seems like they're gonna try to go for it. It's gonna be Uber versus Uber, but they already dropped their demo man, so that's not really a good thing on a King of the Hill map. So yeah, blue team will be able to hold this nice and easy. They do have control of the pool house. The red spy is behind them, but it seems like they're aware of it, and he's probably gonna be taken care of. And we'll see what red team is gonna do. They need to push out. They need to get that demo man and try to get a push going towards the point. And here it comes. Here's the push from the red team. We'll see if they can do it. Blue team actually getting a hold of it. Get a big jump and a bomb from Canfa, the blue soldier, and getting actually completely just getting everything on the red side. And yeah, second round
smashed there. Only their spy remained alive. That was just a slaughter right there.
I don't think they had the demo man there in that push. Did he?
Yeah, he got dropped.
They did. Okay. Yeah, right. He died in the beginning. But I mean, afterwards they didn't get it in time.
Yeah, it was just a disaster, an absolute car crash. But they're gonna try again. This is map point, I guess. They're playing first to 3, right?
It's first to 4. I'm being told that it is using the UGC rules. Yes, indeed.
So that means they've got a little bit of breathing room here, and already we actually see the Doctors have managed to earn themselves a little man advantage. They've got a lot of important frags here, including the demo man. They are trying to work the numbers here, but Simba is mowing them down. He's going against the odds here, just gunning them down in the pool room. But eventually he's going to get focused down, and we do see Disambiguation coming in with the 2k killing off Heavy, and Medic Kerfel just about got that Uber with the saw, but then dropped it immediately afterwards.
Yeah, this is what they want right now. They have the Uber advantage, they need to just regroup, and they shouldn't allow the blue team to cap the point right now. Maybe they should just send as many flanking classes towards the point as soon as possible. Try to stop this. They do have the Uber advantage, so they should try to stop this as much as possible.
there's an interesting dynamic on this map, you know, the battle for the pool room, and right now we do see the Doctors of Mediocrity trying to take control of the pool room, and you know, it's a great place to use as a sort of a base to take the main point from, because there's a lot of cover here. You obviously have that big med pack, which is like an extra player in your team, you get that full health, or half health. No, it's full health even, but right now they're just sort of peeking out here, trying to engage a little bit, but they haven't managed to make it onto the point. A nice spam there from Camfo, currently on a 3k, gets Stinson and Lorne Ornament there, heavy and medic down, brutal.
Yeah, and it seemed like they got that's not really where you want to go with the combo in the pool, because again, it's a small area, you can just get spammed, and it seemed like the main problem with the red team is their demo man. It keeps getting either dropped or it just dies. I'm not sure if there's like a miscommunication with the demo man and medic / heavy, but it seems like Camfo's gonna go for the red medic pick, and he doesn't really seem to get it, but he jumps the red heavy and gets it before he burns out to death. So that's a nice pick from him.
On paper, would you feel like German Intuition were the clear favourites for this match before it began?
No. Yeah, actually, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant the Doctors, but yeah, German Intuition was actually a favorite. But you know, I thought, you know, it could go both ways, seeing as most of the teams are mixes.
Is Simba the guy wearing the lion onesie on the camera?
I guess so.
That's pretty incredible. You know, he's really in character here. He's currently pushing ahead and gunning people down with the Tomislav. He's got Kerfel in tow with him, but he's trying to fight so many targets, he has to turn his back, and Domero going to come in and get that backstab and end his spree. And actually, with the combo pushing so far ahead, they've kind of left the point exposed here. We do see Doctors of Mediocrity getting onto the cap. Fungi tries to jump in and carpet bomb them, but goes straight over their heads and gets focused down. They're still keeping this point alive, they're trying to cap it. It's like a 6-on-6 fight right now, but there are no heals here for either team. Actually, Kerfel just arrives and starts healing up his blue teammates, but then gets domed by Constantine just from the point there. Simba doing work though, taking out Disambiguation. He's trying to contest the rest of these red players, but the cap has come in and they are in control right now, and Stinson is running the quick fix. I think it's an excellent choice on this map.
Do you prefer quick fix over Chris Quick? It seems like you're a quick fix man.
Yeah, a lot of the times I probably run quick fix to middle at least, and then maybe switch to crits. But if you know, as long as you're keeping on top of the enemy medigun, like you know what they're running and how close they are, like communicate with your spy, you can definitely run quick fix against crits, even though most people would advise you not to. But right now, it wasn't that lost them that fight. They just got totally manhandled there. They were trying to play from the low ground. They probably should have just backed out.
Yeah, they did have a decent fight earlier when they managed to get the point there. Engineer, the mini sentry from the red team, actually did a lot of work covering the point and dealing a lot of damage, and that's what allowed them to get the point. But yeah, then getting completely smashed. But it seems like the blue team actually losing a lot of players as well, and they lost their medic.
Here comes Silly.
Red team, ooh, close, but he gets detected, not managing to get the medic pick there. And it seems like red team will be able to get the point right now. They're gonna have to hold it for 2 minutes and 15 seconds though, while blue team has to just capture it and hold it for 8 seconds. So I feel like the blue team will be able to do it. We'll have to see how they're gonna use their quick fix from the red team. They should be using it very aggressive as soon as they know that the combo classes for the blue team is on the right side.
Oh, here comes Selig again on the respawn. Or he's actually in behind. He's been spotted out though by Lawn Ornament. He's just hiding around on the point, does eventually go down there. And we're seeing German Intuition throwing a few players in a little before the fight had actually begun, so right at the point where they're getting ready to push, they actually get the force out there. They force them to use the quick fix, so whenever they Uber in here, they're going to have a big advantage. So, I mean, Doctors of Mediocrity, they need to play a little bit aggressive, I feel, to get the force out early and then try and run away. But if they stay on the point and fight, they're definitely going to get crushed. Like, you have to play to the strengths of the quick fix for sure, or the weaknesses.
Yes, indeed, and that means the blue team will have their Uber. They're gonna try to push from Pulse now, and oh, the red demo man actually going down courtesy of Silek, and Canfo, going in for a big bomb, getting the mega pick. So no medic for the red team, and blue team will be able to sandwich them in and get the point for free. And we have the spy getting the blue heavy, which is a nice pick, but I don't think that's gonna help much. and blue team will be able to probably get this as well, and they will lead 3-0.
The point has been kept alive here, just as Eatsbomb steps onto the point. He's trying to keep it alive, but he's just getting outnumbered there heavily. Steps off for a second, the cap time decays, and they have made it 3-0 here. Are they going to swap sides or just play to 4?
I think they're gonna keep the same sides. Just gonna have to ready up once again, or maybe, you know, talk
Not like those
about
crazy
some,
Americans.
yeah, secret strategies. Is that what Americans do? They switch sides?
I think so, yeah.
I mean,
know
at the end
why.
of the day, it's mirrored, so it's nothing special. I don't know, maybe there's like some weird...
Maybe I'm just making it up. You can trust me, though. Why would I lie to you?
Exactly, you know, I always trust lovely people like yourself. But
I
I
wanna
feel
talk-
like... yeah, go on.
So I just want to say, I want to talk more about the quick fix, you know. I want to encourage everyone in Highlander to use it, because except for the Uber trades, you know, it's just better the rest of the time. You can play 40% more retarded because you can do 40% more healing all the time. Here comes Campa though, he's going to bomb in immediately and just take that quick fix out of the picture. Immediately gets the pick onto Stinson. And who is looking for this soldier bomb? Someone on the red team needs to stand up and take responsibility and keep their medic alive here, because that's happening way too often, Atomicus.
Yes, indeed, and it's kind of weird because red team gets a hold of their pull house on the flanking sides usually quite often, but then they just lose it. Like, they don't seem to keep control of it for a long time. And we've seen in the previous rounds the red sniper Konstantin actually top scoring for them. So it feels like I would recommend maybe, like, you know, having them cover up their sniper more often, try to allow him to make room for them. Like that is what I would do, at least.
Yeah, definitely a key part of this map. It is, the sight lines are so huge that sniper can be very powerful. That battle. Oh, here comes the Uber push though. They're going to push out a pool room, and we do see Fungi trying to chase forward. They don't get the med pick though. Actually, Stinson's all the way back in spawn here, and he's got the crits out, man. And they're going to be looking to put out an aggressive play here, and Kerfel is like walking into the trap. He's pushing forward here. The blue team are really taking a big risk here, an unnecessary one. Like, German intuition, their intuition needs to lead them backwards. They're starting to walk away here. They're out of the range of the crits, actually. The crits pop-off was totally ineffective. I really feel like a lot of the important information in the game isn't being communicated well. Like, where is the enemy medic? Where do we need to be shooting these crit stickies at? But they still have man advantage, and it looks like they could probably contest the point here, or at least try and cap it. But Uber could come in for the block here, Atomicus.
Most likely he's gonna come in. Uber gets used right now for the blue team. They're gonna hold this one. They should get that mini sentry down, and there he goes. They're probably gonna finish out the soldier as well. Down he goes as well. And yeah, it seems like red team, they lost their medic as well. And it was like such a strange Quizquig, because, you know, you didn't have much. Like, they just got a heavy pick and that was about it. Like, they should have gone all the way from right side and try to sandwich the blue team. But yeah, it seems like they're maybe not as experienced as the blue team. And we do have another bomb from Fungi, not really, I mean, dealing a lot of damage on the red heavy, but he got out. Simba dealing with the jumping red soldier, and at the moment point being contested by the red team, and we'll see if Stinson just getting out and destroyed by, I think it was Canfor once again. I think Canfor just got so many medic picks at this point. It's probably what he eats for breakfast every time he goes gets up from his bed, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth pointing out here, like, for people who are unfamiliar with King of the Hill, that if you're the team who actually controls the point, you spawn, like, you know, maybe a third slower than your opponent. So the way we saw German intuition going in there and, like, making these suicidal plays, even though they had the long spawns, that's kind of bad play, and they can get punished here potentially by Doctors of Mediocrity. If they get their shit together, they're going to go in and get the foresight, and that's a good start here. And they're actually still in control of the points. The clock is ticking down here in favour of Doctors of Mediocrity. Sure, they're about, you know, 2 minutes and 20 seconds off the pace, but they definitely have an opportunity to get in control here. They're going to have a window of about 24 seconds now to get this crits up and push before they're going to lose this round and lose the map altogether.
Yeah, they need to be careful still, like trying to get the red sniper pick, and he does get it. And we do have the medic, the red medic by himself, jumping around around the pipes from the blue team, and it should be able to get this. Actually, a couple of people dropping from the red team. Crits being popped on the scout from the red team, but the mini sentry will actually annoy him just a little bit, tickle him a little bit, and now trying to get the demo pick. He's really low. Fungi with 22 HP. Blue scout coming on the point, trying to block it, just jumping around. Nobody manages to connect with him, except finally the red soldier gets a rocket on it, and the red team actually holding the point, and maybe, just maybe, they will be able to hold this point, even though blue team has advantage, and they will push towards the point with that Uber any second now.
Oh, they're going for it, but they've been spammed well here by Cooley. Great job at forcing out the Uber, but Selix is snuck in behind, and he's managed to get the pick onto Stinson. No medic here for Doctors of Mediocrity, right at the point they needed the heals to fight this. Just as the Uber fades here for German Intuition, it seems like nobody has the health to contest them. They've already killed off half of their opposition, and they're going to get that final round, and that was a straight up 4-0 there. They got destroyed, or in fact they dominated that game.
Ah, indeed, and it felt like they could have done it, but yeah, being playing with new players, and at the same time, you never know, it could be like a new experience for most of the players being at an app for the first time. It's a different atmosphere. It's definitely different than being home, being comfortable, playing by yourself, not having distractions. So there you have it, 4-0 for German Intuition.
You think they're just getting adjusted to the setup at LAN, maybe a different chair height, a strange table, you've got
pillow
all these
under your butthole, yeah, it could be anything.
Ski just coming in, sticking a big plate of ribs under your face. I watched a few of those videos.